All right, let's do something fun. Let's jump in a time machine and peek into the year 2026. Why? Because a ton of fascinating rumors are starting to paint a picture of a phone that could seriously shake things up, the Samsung Galaxy S26 Ultra. We're going to piece this puzzle together and see what the next big leap in smartphones might actually look like. But first, a quick question. Does your phone feel a little boring lately? I mean, for the last few years, the upgrades have been pretty predictable, right? The camera gets a tiny bit better, the processor gets a tiny bit faster. Those big, game-changing moments feel like they're a thing of the past, and it kind of leaves you wondering, okay, what's really next?
Well, that is exactly why these S26 Ultra rumors are so exciting. We're not just talking about bigger numbers on a spec sheet. What we're seeing are hints of actual, meaningful change. These are thoughtful upgrades that seem designed to fix the little things that annoy us and make our day-to-day lives just a bit easier. This isn't just another phone. It feels like it could be a whole new approach.
Okay, let's kick things off with the camera, because this is where one of the most hoped-for fixes might finally be happening. You know those grainy, not-so-great zoom photos? Yeah. We might be saying goodbye to those for good. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Going from 10 to 12 megapixels doesn't sound like a revolution, but here's why it's a huge deal. That 3x zoom sensor, that's your portrait lens. It's what you use for most pictures of people. A better, higher resolution sensor means your photos are going to have way more detail, especially when the lighting isn't perfect. The takeaway is simple. Your portrait shots could look sharper and cleaner than they ever have.
And it doesn't stop there. The whole system is getting a tune-up. The 5x zoom lens is rumored to get a wider aperture, which is just a fancy way of saying it's going to let in a lot more light. So think clearer photos when you're zooming in at a concert at night. The ultra-wide camera might also jump to 50 megapixels, which is great for those super detailed close-up macro shots. It's a top-to-bottom camera overhaul.
Great pictures are one thing, but what about the stuff we deal with every single second? Charging the phone, holding the phone, the daily grind. Well, the S26 Ultra rumors are pointing to some really nice quality of life upgrades here too.
Just look at that number, 60. For what feels like forever, Samsung's been kind of stuck at 45-watt charging, while everyone else has been racing ahead. This one number, 60 watts, signals a massive and, let's be honest, a long overdue jump.
So what does 60 watts actually mean for you? In the real world, it means you're not chained to a wall outlet anymore. Imagine this, your phone is almost dead. You plug it in, go grab a quick lunch, and by the time you're back, you're at 80%. That is a tangible upgrade that completely changes the game for battery anxiety. And for even more convenience, the S26 Ultra is rumored to be the first big Samsung phone to get native Qi 2 support. The easiest way to think about this is MagSafe for Android. You get that satisfying magnetic snap every single time you put your phone on a wireless charger. No more waking up to a dead phone because you nudged it in the middle of the night. Plus, a whole world of magnetic wallets and accessories opens up, no special case needed.
Of course, you need a powerful engine to run the whole show. That's supposedly the Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5, which is said to have a huge boost in its NPU. That's the part of the chip that handles all the on-device AI magic. Oh, and here's a small detail I love. The rumors say they're finally softening the sharp corners, which should make the phone a whole lot more comfortable to actually hold.
All right, all that powerful hardware is great, but it's nothing without smart software to make it all work. And the rumored One UI 8.5, running on Android 16, seems to be all about using that AI power to make complicated stuff feel simple.
Take this rumored feature, Continuous Photo Assist. You know how right now, if you want to make a few AI edits to a photo, you have to save a new copy after every single step. It's so clunky. Well, this would let you do everything at once. Zap an object out of the background, expand the canvas, even change the lighting, and then you just hit save one time. It's all about making powerful tools feel effortless. And there are other clever AI tricks too. Privacy protection could automatically spot sensitive stuff like a credit card number in a photo and ask if you want to blur it before you share. So smart. Meeting Assist is getting better at understanding conversations with multiple people. And Storage Share is just genius. If your phone's full, you can just borrow some space from your Samsung tablet. Problem solved. And finally, one that users have been begging for years. The battery settings screen is apparently getting a total makeover. It'll show you clearer graphs, tell you how fast you're actually charging, and, this is the big one, it will finally show you your battery's health. You'll be able to see how much it's degraded over time, just like on an iPhone, which gives you so much more insight into your device. So when you take a step back and look at all of these little pieces, the smarter camera, the faster charging, the clever AI, the more comfortable design, a really clear picture starts to form of what this phone is all about.
So let's just do a quick recap. We're talking about a beast of a processor built for AI, a camera system that addresses real-world weak spots, a massive charging upgrade to 60 watts plus that magnetic wireless charging, and a whole bunch of really smart software features. It is, on paper, an incredibly impressive package, supposedly landing in early 2026.
And that's really the core idea here. If these rumors pan out, the S26 Ultra won't just be about having the biggest numbers, it'll be about creating a phone that's smarter, more intuitive, and just more convenient to live with. It feels like a shift away from the spec wars and toward a better overall experience. So I'll leave you with this question to chew on. As our phones get this smart and this refined, what's the next big frontier? What's that one killer feature that you think is still missing from making the perfect phone? Really makes you think, doesn't it? Thanks so much for tuning in.